If it was so perfect, would we be doing it again is my question.
Come on, you're the face, I'm the sidekick. That's how this works. I'm the short one, sidekick.
Welcome to Chalice Farms TV. My name is Penn Lewis.
And I'm Kiki Sherrod.
And we're here today to show you some of the inside practices behind the best cannabis producers in the state of Oregon. We're here to show you some of the things that happen behind the scenes to create and cultivate craft cannabis products.
Yes!
Hey everybody, welcome to the season finale of Chalice TV. We had the unbelievable opportunity to partake in a cannabinated dinner here on the Willamette River with Leather Stores. Wonderful, amazing, and pretty much all right chef.
All right, what up?
He does okay. And I'm here with my partner in crime, Kiki, and we just want to say thank you everybody for watching, and we just want to break down that dinner a little bit.
And that dinner was pretty neat, and we were right here. Although we weren't maybe in the space to talk exactly about what happened. And there were a few things that happened that were unexpected, including our Congressman, Earl Blumenauer, rolling in.
First guest, might I add.
First guest? Yeah, he's not coming. But that was great, because what a treat. What an endorsement of the industry, of the business, of what you guys are doing, to have him say, yeah, I'd like to come to that.
Yeah.
So my plan for that dinner was to make a delicious food and to make real springy food, because that's where we are. And also to know exactly how many milligrams I was giving people, because that's sort of my jam. So the way I do that is I deliver the first and the biggest amount of THC via a cocktail.
So that was the drink that we
That was
started
the drink we started with, which was a rhubarb and ginger and lime punch.
It was delicious.
It was almost a little dangerously so.
Yeah.
Because it was fruity and a little bubbly, and that had 5 milligrams of THC. I've got the cocktail, and then with that I served little grilled peppers that were stuffed with some infused pork rillettes. So pork poached in pork fat that had been infused. But then the other thing I put out was something that I think is fun and delicious, the kimchi, which I make with a water-soluble CBD isolate. So that's kimchi BD, because I never met a pun that I couldn't embrace. Yeah. I thought that was great. I thought it was really nice to have everybody just sort of mingling here on the deck, and then we sat down. We sat down for that first course, which I called the puff piece. Pat a choux, so a cooked pastry that you bake, the same thing that they use for cheese puffs or eclairs. But this one was a savory version. And I made a filling of burrata, which is a mozzarella cheese stuffed with cream and more mozzarella, real rich and delicious, and garlic chives from my roof. And then there was a little pea puree and some pea tendrils and little tiny snap peas.
There was also a little baby carrot from your garden.
That's right.
Which was really special to me. I thought that was beautiful.
Little tiny gorgeous carrot. Okay. It was an infused olive oil that I had made with Cinex, you know that strain?
Anyone in Portland knows Cinex.
And that was to the tune of about 9 milligrams per gram.
So after that, we went into the beans on toast on beans.
Right.
Of course.
Beans on toast. On beans.
Explains itself.
The winter represented by the dried beans, but then we've got the spring, which showed up in a fava bean puree.
Yep.
So that was fava beans and mint, garlic and shallots on the ground, and then toast that was cooked in olive oil, smeared with some of the pureed borlotti beans, and then some whole ones for texture. And then going up, then it was a salad of fava bean leaves, fava bean flowers, and the green garbanzos with just a little bit of fresh lemon juice and olive oil and some sliced radishes for color.
And where was the cannabis in that one?
The cannabis showed up in a salsa verde. So it was a mix of parsley, garlic, olive oil, lemon zest, a little bit of chili. Again, I used the same olive oil from the previous one because I knew the dose. So that set on the warm bean toast. And the other thing that's nice about that is the heat of the beans kind of blooms that. A little bit of that cannabis aroma, but also the garlic and the parsley, and you get that kind of shot in the face aromatically, which I think it's important. You know, you eat with your face, you eat with your nose and your eyes, and I thought that was a really successful dish.
Called beans on toast on beans.
Again, that was the
so delicious. It was so delicious.
Yeah.
So to be honest, in my opinion, was not quite as delicious as the stash box. Was that
You
what
like
it
that
was?
one
Oh
better?
my God.
That was the next course. And
Amazing.
I did that because I was talking to you guys about my potato boxes.
Coffin,
And Kiki's like,
potato-
do it. Make the potato box. Yeah, okay, I got it. They're good,
Because I
right?
was like, I kind of want to try this.
So we take the box and try to really enforce a careful shape. Then we fry it from raw and season it. And then I made a braised lamb dish mixed with red wine and lamb stock and then cooked. And then the meat was shredded, mixed in with a little bit of onions, garlic, some herbs, and some of the reduced braising liquid, and then stuffed inside that box. And then I used a combination of leeks and green garlic and chard and kale. And that just tucked up against the potato box. Then just a little bit of fresh lamb jus over the top.
Wasn't there a cauliflower puree?
There was a cauliflower puree.
It was really creamy and delicious.
Yes.
Yeah.
The cauliflower puree. And then that one had a little bit of browned butter that had been infused. That was milder. It was about 7 milligrams per gram. And that went into that combination of the kale and the chard.
Okay.
And the green garlic that was pushed up against the bottom.
So we're talking for the average folk, maybe about 10 to 12 milligrams at this point.
At this point, I mean, throughout the whole meal, I don't think we went over 14.
Okay.
Everyone absorbs it differently. It's like a good vacation. You want to leave your vacation still wanting to be there. You don't want to leave where you're like, oh man, we gotta go home. I would like you to leave this dinner saying, I could have had a couple more.
Yeah.
I think I could have had, I feel good, but I could have had a couple more.
I mean, there's one dish we haven't talked about yet, though, and there's that
My
dessert,
favorite.
right? I mean, good God.
Rhubarb.
That was a good one. Yeah, and that was,
Well played.
that was a tart shell, a puff pastry tart shell that had a little almond cake that I just piped in the bottom, and then some rhubarb that I poached very carefully, sous vide in a bag with sugar and citric acid. So it was really shockingly pink. And then just neat little bars in there of the whole rhubarb, vanilla ice cream that was infused with CBD, vanilla ice cream, and then strawberry sauce. Because that combo of strawberry and rhubarb, it's good.
Seriously, Leather, it was amazing, and thank you so much.
Well, thank
Such a
you
pleasure.
guys for making a forum for me to do this. I loved it.
Stay tuned for what's next. It's only going up from here.